Good evening, sir. Myself Rupesh Borkar, and our today's topic is polymorphism in Java. Okay, so before going deep down in polymorphism, I would like to introduce. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. Hello, I am Rupesh Borkar. I am currently staying in Pune. I am graduated from Government College of Engineering, Avsari, Pune, in 2020 with CGPA 6.17. Specialized in computer engineering. Along with the degree, I also completed some courses like HTML, CSS from various learning platform. Also done certification course on Java, on Python. And while learning this. While learning these courses, it leads me to develop my final year project called Paperless Digitalization of India. Okay, so now let's move on to our topic, which is polymorphism. So before discussing about the polymorphism, I would like to introduce Java. Basically, Java is a high-level programming language. It is totally object-oriented programming language, which means everything we use in Java, everything we write in Java is related to an object. An object has a state and a behavior. Okay, so let us take an example for an object. Object is an let's take an person. Okay, person has a states like height, weight, color. Okay, so and the behavior of that person is he can walk, he can eat, he can speak, he can run. So these are the behaviors of. So everything we write in Java is an object. So it makes easy us to do the Java programming because it is object-oriented programming language. So there are four pillars in Java. Object-oriented programming language. First one is inheritance. Second one is abstraction. Third one is encapsulation, and fourth one is polymorphism. So today we are going to discuss about the polymorphism. So let us start with the polymorphism. So polymorphism means one type has many forms. For example, if we take the example of an charmeleon has the capability to change its color according to the nature. It means because it has a polymorphic nature. Polymorphic nature means one which can have many forms. Okay, so similarly in Java programming language, in Java programming world, the object has a many forms. It can perform it can have many forms. Okay, so object can have many forms. For example, we can create multiple objects of a single class. Okay, so polymorphism means which has many forms. Okay, now there are two types in Java. There are two types of polymorphism. First one is static polymorphism and another one is dynamically polymorphism. Let us discuss one by one. So first of all, the static polymorphism. Static polymorphism which occurs at the time of compilation. Whenever we are compiling, at the time of compilation, the static polymorphism is get known. Okay, so static polymorphism is also known as method overloading. Method overloading means in a given class we can have multiple methods which have the same name but different definitions. Okay, so basically method overloading is called as method overloading is called as means in the class which has a multiple similar methods with the similar name but the different body and different parameters. Okay, so for example, we have one class called person, and we are in this we have one method which is it, and we are written this is I can eat. Okay, and another in similar class we have another method which is which is similar to the first method name, eat, and in this it we have written the I can also eat. So this is the occurrence of the overload method, method overloading. Okay, so this is also known as the static overloading. Now the static overloading is runtime is compile time polymorphism. Okay, so by using method overloading in Java we can achieve the compile time polymorphism. Okay, so now let's move back to our another topic, another part, which is method overriding. Okay, so method so so we had discussed the static overloading. Static overloading is a compile time polymorphism. The difference between the static and dynamic is static occurs at the time of compilation, but the dynamic occurs at the time of runtime. Okay, so and dynamic polymorphism is also known as method overriding. In the static method, static we known as method overloading, but in dynamic we known as method overriding. Okay, so method overriding occurs at the time of runtime, at the time of execution. So it is possible because of the inheritance. Method overloading is possible because of inheritance. So what is method overloading? Method overloading means a parent consider a parent has a same class, and also the child class has a same method as a parent class method. Okay, the name are same, the definitions are same, and the body also same, and parameters are also same. So in this case what happened, the method of the child class is overridden by the method which is present in the parent class is overridden by the method of the child class. Whenever we create a main method, and in main method we call object of a child class. If we created an object of initiate the object of a child class, and we call the method which is present at both the classes, then the child class method will be executed because of the method overloading. So in this way we can achieve the method overriding, which is dynamic polymorphism. So let us take an example of a method overriding. Suppose the parent class in parent class example vehicle. Okay, let us take an example class vehicle, and another class is bike. Okay, so in bike in vehicle we have a run method. We have one method which name as run, and in child class we also have one method which is run. Okay, so in parent class the run method execute has a statement, return statement, which is I have four wheels. Okay, and in bike the run method has a return statement, I have two wheels. So whenever we create an object of initiate the object of in a main method of a child class, then and we call the method run, then the I have two wheels is printed at the console. This is why, because of the method overloading. So we have discussed earlier that the method which is present in a parent class is overridden by the child class. So in this way the runtime polymorphism is occurs, and mostly the runtime polymorphism is possible because of the inheritance, as we seen that the parent class and child class is both the child class is extended by the parent class. It can access all the methods of that parent class because of the inheritance. If there is no inheritance, we cannot access the methods of that parent class. So inheritance is most important feature, inheritance also, and the polymorphism. Because of the inheritance, we can achieve the method overloading, which is runtime polymorphism. So main difference between the static polymorphism and the runtime polymorphism is the static polymorphism is known as method overloading, and dynamic polymorphism is known as method overloading. Static polymorphism is occur at the time of compilation, and dynamic polymorphism is occurred at the time of compilation. So this is all about the polymorphism in Java. Thank you.